Hi beautiful, welcome to my channel. In today's video I am ranking all of the holiday palettes I tried this year from worst to best, and I'm going to start this video by saying even the worst is good, okay? Because every single holiday palette I tried this year I really liked. There's some that are a bit more holiday-like than others and some that I'm vibing with more than others. I have 9 palettes total in front of me. I'm out of breath because I just ran up the stairs and I have to film this video as fast as possible because my daughter is awake. So if you're excited, don't forget to please give this video a thumbs up. I have the palettes listed and linked for you in the description box below. I might have discount codes for some of these. I believe all of these palettes are limited edition, so if you want to go for it, this is the time because they will be gone after the holiday season or whenever it is they sell out. And with that said, let's go ahead and get started. In the 9th spot, my least favorite holiday palette this year goes to the Ice Crystals palette from Odin's Eye, which I liked, okay? I really like this palette. It has good quality shadows, it has exceptional shimmers, and the only reason it's the least favorite, or the only couple of reasons why it fell behind for me, is because it's a bit too large of a palette for me. I usually like my palettes more condensed than this one is. That would be reason number 1. Reason number 2 is the color story is beautiful, but it is pastels for Christmas. This looks like an Easter palette through and through. Does it have incredible magical shimmers? Yes, it does. But every look you create with this one is a pastel look, and for some reason that just doesn't cure my Christmas itch. You know, it doesn't really give me holiday if it's as pastel as this one is. With that said, I did do a video with this one where I created 2 beautiful looks. I thoroughly enjoyed playing with this palette and all of the shadows, and come springtime I am sure that I will be reaching for it, but it's just not a cozy Christmassy type palette for me, and so for that reason that is palette number 9. At number 8 I have the Artificer palette from Fantasy Cosmetica. This one is a neutral palette from Fantasy Cosmetica, which I loved. I absolutely love the shimmer and the shine in this one. That definitely does give holiday. I love the mattes, the shimmers are incredible, the formulas are top notch. Also it has this like foiled shade here that has some green in it. It's a stunning palette. The only reason it fell a little bit behind for me is I feel like a lot of the other palettes I'm going to talk to you guys about have a lot more versatility within them, and they are a lot more Christmas-like in my mind. Okay, this is just, remember, my personal opinion. This is a palette that I will reach for a whole lot, and it is a palette that I can reach for year-round. It's not Christmas specific to me. Yes, it has incredible gold metallic shades. Yes, it has fantastic matte colors, but it is a palette that I can reach for year-round. It's not just a Christmas palette, and that has definitely a lot of positives to it, but it also made it fall back a bit in the Christmas ranking. The next 3 palettes I'm going to mention, I could have gone either which way with them because I really love them all so much, and they're all very Christmas-like. I did put them the way I put them for a reason, but I was questioning myself throughout the whole process. Anyways, palette number 7 is the Christmas Market palette from Nomad Cosmetics. Love the packaging of this one, really love the color story, and this is definitely like Christmas vibes, okay? We have shimmer greens, we have shimmer blues, we have reds, we have some matte colors in there. It's like a Christmas themed palette through and through. The formulas are incredible. I really love that this one has neutral shades in it as well that make it very wearable at the same time. It is a very versatile palette. I loved the looks that I created with this one with my whole heart. Like I said, I really love this one just as much as the next 2, but I have to rank them, and I decided to choose this one as the 7th palette this time around. With that said, I truly do love it, and I see myself reaching for this one, not just throughout the Christmas season, which that too, but because it has the neutrals in it, I feel like this is a palette that you can really reach for year round. Although with this packaging, I will always think of Christmas. At number 6, I have the first palette that made me think of a Christmas ranking because I love this Christmas palette so much, and that is the Grinch palette from ColourPop. I'm not like a Grinch person myself. I'm not like a huge fan of the Grinch movies, but I love this palette with a passion. As you can see, it's very Christmas-like. We have greens, we have cherry colors, and I love that they did cherry colors and like burgundy colors instead of just going straight red with the palette. Shades like this one and this burgundy brown matte right here really are what I prefer for the Christmas season. That's one of the reasons I chose this palette over the Christmas Market palette, because I love the cherry shades and the burgundies more than a bright red. This color story just does it a bit more for me. I also find that these types of colors are very flattering with my eye color, which is helpful. I love the bright greens that they chose. I love that they put rose shades in this one as well. I am a sucker for rose shades. This color right here, or this one for example, are absolutely my vibe, and to have these colors combined with a shade as Christmassy as this one is absolutely a vibe. I also love that color there. Anyways, this Grinch palette was incredible. Definitely check out the review I did on this collection if you haven't. The highlight of the collection by far is the Grinch eyeshadow palette. It was my favorite thing I tried in that video. Spoiler alert. Highly recommend it, especially because I believe out of all of the palettes I am about to mention, the ones I did already mention, this is the most affordable of them all, and I'm sure ColourPop is having some sort of deal as well, so highly recommend that you check this one out if you haven't. It's honestly a really good palette to own. Let's talk about the top 5, and my 5th favorite holiday palette I tried this year is the last one I tried, which is the Myricks palette from Glamatrix Cosmetics. This one definitely has a very holiday color story. It has reds and greens. I love the golds and the yellows as well. It also has blues, and all of those shades combined within this color story, and also in combination with some neutral colors to tone them down, is what made this palette be above the previous two I mentioned, because I find this one to be truly versatile and to truly capture the spirit of the holiday season. My favorite thing by far about this palette is the formulas, specifically the shimmer formulas. These shimmers are super mega beautiful. They are unbeatable in my opinion. Very attention grabbing. This is like if Christmas threw up in a palette right here. I absolutely love the versatility of having all of these shades in combination with some neutrals that you can use. I also love the forest green, the dark blue. This palette is truly versatile. It is Christmas in a palette. It has incredible formulas. I created 3 different looks in my video, if I'm going to be honest with you. You see 2 on the thumbnail because I took one off and I regret it, okay? Because after I was watching the footage, I realized that the one I took off really wasn't as messed up as I thought it was, and I could have saved it. And it was honestly my favorite of the looks I created because it had the green and the blue shade that this palette have in it, and those are honestly some of my favorite colors in this palette and the most Christmassy shades this palette has. The Myricks palette was absolutely worth the wait, and it is my 5th most favorite holiday palette I tried this year. At number 4, I have a palette that definitely gives the holidays, but it also is a very versatile palette in the sense that you can use it for anything, and it's a much more serious palette than the ones that I have been mentioning. I feel like this is going to look boring in comparison to some of what I just showed you, but this is my ranking, okay? And I love neutral shades, okay? The palette I'm talking about is the Makeup by Mario palette, which I feel like so many people have hated on this year. A lot of my friends have shitted all over this one, but I am here to claim that it is a good palette through and through. I love the neutrality of this one because it is a palette that I can reach for comfortably. A palette that is always going to work no matter what. I know that with this one, I'm not going to have mess ups. I'm not going to have to wipe any makeup off. I know that I can work with this palette and build a cohesive look every time that I am going to love. And it's giving Christmas a bit because it has the green and that cherry shade in it. The green being absolutely my favorite shade from this palette. Every time I reach reach for this palette, I create a look that I feel safe with, that I feel secure with, that I feel glamorous with, and that I feel elegant with, all at the same time. And every time I reach for this palette, I know I'm going to create a look that I love and that I am going to feel very comfortable wearing, that is not going to be too loud or too out there, a look that I am not ever going to question, okay? And so for all of those reasons, I really truly do love this palette and the safety net that it creates for me. And this is palette number 4 right here. Palette number 3 has fantastic packaging. It is massive, it is beautiful, it is luxurious, and it is giving Christmas for sure. I'm talking about the Danessa Myricks Lightworks Volume 7 palette. Do I even need to mention the packaging of this one anymore? We know the packaging is great. You can have this beautiful big palette, you can make it very travel friendly in a few seconds. I love how dramatic this palette is. I love the shimmers that it has, and at the same time I also love that Danessa included some neutral matte shades in this palette to make it a lot more wearable than palettes she's released in previous years. My favorite 6-pan palette that comes within here is definitely this one here, and it's also the one that screams Christmas the most and screams the holidays because of the green shades. I love the formula of Danessa Myricks matte shadows. This is kind of like a new development for her because her brand, and in particular her holiday palettes, used to never have mattes in the past. These mattes are fantastic. They blend like a dream. I had someone ask me recently about brushes to use with a palette like this one. My answer is always going to be, actually they weren't asking me for brushes, they were asking me if the palette performs differently. And my first question always goes to, what brushes are you using with your palette? And my best recommendation is always going to be natural hair brushes to use with palettes that have high intensity pigments like this one has. So if you by any chance are struggling with a palette like this one, or a Pat McGrath palette, if you don't think Pat McGrath eyeshadows are worth the hype, it's because you might not be using a natural brush with it. Same thing goes to this Danessa Myricks formula. These very highly pigmented formulas and a natural hair brush are a match made in heaven. Truly, like, try it and thank me later. Sigma eyeshadow brushes are fantastic, but those along with other synthetic eyeshadow brushes like the BK Beauty ones just don't perform as well with highly pigmented shadows like this one as a natural hair brush does, and I will die on that hill, okay? Anyways, this palette is fantastic. It has the best packaging. It has a really fun color story, and it's a very versatile palette all at the same time. So for all of those reasons, this right here is palette number 3. In second place, I have a palette that I honestly didn't have many expectations for, but that totally stole the show for me this holiday season, and that is the Pat McGrath holiday palette this year, the Mega eyeshadow palette in Gilded Nirvana. I love this one because it gives the same holiday vibes as, say, the Danessa Myricks palette gives, but with a lot more simplicity within the color story. I love that it's much smaller, and I love that you can create a lot of different eyeshadow looks that are going to give you different vibes, that have different colors in them, and you can create those looks with the same base eyeshadow and just transform that base into something different every time. Definitely check out the video where I first reviewed this palette because I loved the looks that I created. I loved the swatches. This is a little palette and it is pricey for the size of it, but in my opinion, absolutely worth it if you're someone who likes the comfort of neutrality within an eyeshadow look, but you want to experiment with some fun color shimmer. This is the palette for you. It's beautiful, it is versatile, the formula does not disappoint, and for all of those reasons, this right here is my second most favorite palette I tried this year. Finally, my most favorite palette of the 2025 holiday season, and I'm going to give it to a palette that I'm not even sure if it's a holiday palette, but it came out at the same time as all of the rest of the holiday palettes I'm talking about, so I'm going to assume it's a holiday palette and I'm going to mention it as my number 1 because I love it. It is the palette that I am wearing on my eyes today, and it's a palette that, for all I've talked about palettes that have the best holiday vibes to them, This one doesn't have the most holiday vibes, but it is the palette that I am personally vibing with the most this holiday season. I have no idea if that made any sense. I am talking about the Adept Cosmetics RH Nude eyeshadow palette. Like I said, it is a palette that I am wearing today. I am obsessed with this color story. I love the soft cool tone matte shadows that this palette has. I love the green. I love the grayish shades, which is the ones that I am wearing today. And as per usual, when it comes to Adept Cosmetics, they simply just make the best shimmer shades, the most shifty shimmer shades, the most fun to work with shimmer shades. Let me show you a few swatched on my fingers right here. Honestly, take a look at that. They are shifty, they are sparkly, they are fun, they are versatile, and I love that this palette, having the softer matte colors that it has with the gray undertones and whatnot, give soft smoky holiday vibes. It's like a grungy palette, but it's elegant and glamorous all at the same time. I love that about it, okay? I truly feel like each eyeshadow look I've done using this palette is fun, and it's smoky, and it's glamorous, and it's so shimmery and so versatile in the sense that like this eyeshadow look can work anytime, anywhere, for any occasion. And a lot of the looks I've created with this palette give me that same vibe. I've been loving the soft smoky effect of it. The two looks that I created with it when I first reviewed it are amazing. The look I created today with it is fantastic. And I love this one most because it has that safety blanket and that security that the Makeup by Mario palette give me with the like neutral natural shades. Like I know that whenever I use the mattes that come in this palette, I'll always get a look that I love, and the same thing goes to the shimmers. I don't think I've ever reached this palette and doubted for a second that the look that I was creating was going to come out beautiful. And so having that feeling of I know what comes out of here is going to be something that I love is very important to me. And at the same time, I love the shimmers and the sparkles, and all of that does give me the just perfect holiday vibes. The green shades in this one as well. Love the formula. I love what Adept Cosmetics did all throughout 2025. They changed their matte formula, they updated their packaging, and every time they've released a palette, I have fallen in love with it, and the RH Nude palette is no exception. And so for all of those reasons, the RH Nude palette is my most favorite palette of the holiday 2025 season. Let me know what you guys think of my ranking, and if your favorite holiday palette this year is not one of the ones I mentioned, I would love to know which one your favorite is. So please comment it down below in the comment section of this video. If you guys like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you want to go for any of these palettes, they're all limited edition, so this is your time. Go for whichever one you like most. I love you all so much. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I hope to see you back in the next video. Bye!